another 3 errors tonight. How do you go about fixing something like that, especially with players that have a history of playing such clean baseball?
Yeah, I think got to get on the field and got to get to work. Obviously, these 2 days have been very unique days coming off the All-Star break where we haven't had a lot of opportunity to get out there. The guys we believe in, guys we know can make baseball plays, have made plays their entire career, are really good defenders. Just got to pull that out of them and then go play with a ton of confidence.
Is there any reason in your mind, I know you haven't been here throughout the entirety of the season, but this is not just a unique thing to today. It has popped up. Is there any reason why you think that has continued to happen at times this year?
Just want guys on the attack. I think when you think about defending the field, you have to almost have a mentality where you're scoring on defense, where you're attacking, making plays. I think everything in sports at some point in time, if you start to think about mistakes, they tend to happen more frequently. You have to take the mentality that you're going to go score, that you're going to go make plays, that you're going to defend the field. And I think a little bit of a mentality shift is a positive thing in that setting. So stuff we'd encourage guys to just be on the attack defensively. That's how you make good plays.
Frustrated watching Seng at all, given where his velocity is and everything, where his stuff has been?
His stuff is good. The fastball was up to 99 today, and there's better outcomes needed, and he is aware of that, and he wants that, and we want that from him. But when you watch this stuff come out of his hands, his stuff is really good.
Lindor in particular has struggled defensively since he's come back. What do you see from him? Do you feel it's more physical, mental? What's going on?
He's a guy that we believe in, will continue to believe in. He's got a long track record of being one of the absolute best shortstops in baseball. Have confidence that he will be that before this season is out. And just what I said a second ago, we just want to be on the attack defensively. Don't want to be thinking about mistakes. Don't want to be worried about mistakes. Want to be attacking every play, and we want to continue to have that, or start to have that mentality a little bit more.
What do you think of Manaea?
I thought it was a pretty gutsy effort. I don't think this was the easiest day to pitch. I think they pulled Luzardo after 5. That was as hot, smoky, nasty of a day, and I'm not making excuses for him, but I thought it was a really gutsy 4 innings after he gave up the 2-run homer to Schwarber, and then kind of ran out of gas there in that 5th inning.
Andy, what do you look for with Senga early on in his outings? Like, when can you tell if he's on or if he isn't?
Just want to see him on the attack. I thought he threw some good forkballs, didn't get some chases beneath his zone. The fastball had a lot of life today. He looked like he tried to snipe a couple at the bottom of the zone, didn't get the call on, kind of threw the one down and in right to like where Stott wants the ball to start that 2nd inning off. So you're talking about really good stuff. You just want to see him in the zone with the fastball on aggression and then forkballs off of that and just on the attack.
Is everything okay with Soto there in the 8th inning, running down the line? So it seemed like he may hold up a little bit there.
He's, to my knowledge, he is fine. I think that given a rain delay, a sore calf the day before, it's actually smart to put a governor on every now and again and not run as hard as you possibly can. We encourage effort at all times, but there are some prudent moments for guys that are really instrumental in your club that, like, flying down the line in that situation might not have been our best play.
All right.
He did. He threw 45 pitches. To my knowledge, it was 45. I asked during our brief rain delay and think everything went well.
The sloppy play across the board as a team, that sometimes it becomes almost mental and that a mentality shift is needed. Have you sensed that maybe as the play has gone one way, it's become something that guys are thinking about a little too much?
I can't really speak about everybody else. From my point of view, it's just he's right. It's a little sloppy. It's not to the level I expect myself, and it's not to the level that people expect us to play here. For me, defense, it's the most important thing, and it's been not good at all. I'm letting down the pitchers that are working extremely hard. Thankfully, tonight my error didn't lead to a run. However, it led to like high leverage situations, where it was just could have pitched with somebody first and third. But overall, I just got to get better. And when it comes to mental mistake, yeah, that was a mental mistake today. I got a little fast. I tried to make something happen, and I wasn't fully aligned to go to third base.
You talk about how you can only speak for yourself, but just in general, in your experience with defense, when you have a history the way that a lot of these guys, and yourself included, do of making these plays, is there anything that you do to work on it to get back to where you were? Or, again, the mental side, is it more about just kind of letting go and taking that pressure off?
You gotta focus on what you have in front of you, and as soon as you make that error, try to focus on, like turning the page, and then expect the ball to be hit back to you. Just there is one of those where per game it has happened a little too much. But with that being said, I think everybody's working. I mean, Kai is really good, and Team Leaper is really good, and everybody was out there today. The outfielders are out there, the infielders are out there. We just gotta rely on each other and have the mentality of picking each other up.
When guys miss time, as you did, they talked about needing a little bit to get their timing back at the plate. Is there any defensive equivalent to that?
I never really thought about it, but there has been some plays I got a little fast, and I don't know if it's missing time or if it's just I gotta just get better, but the way I view it, bottom line, I just gotta get better. I don't know if it's a time thing. To me, that's not an excuse. It's just I'm back on the field. I'm in major league field. I got to play like a major league player. I got to play to the standard that the Interim Mets want, and I got to play up to my standard as well.
Does it become hard to rely on each other when it's this late in the season and guys are still making a lot of these mistakes?
I mean, we know each other. We're here for each other, and we know nobody's trying to make the mistakes. At the end of the day, everybody cares for each other here, and we, as a defensive player, I want to get it done for the pitcher, and then the same thing, the pitchers want to help us when we mess up, and when we're on offense, we want to score runs for everybody to have the lead and to help the pitchers be a little bit more comfortable. So, no, that everybody trusts each other here, and we're playing for each other.
What type of just mental toll has this season taken on you, if it has taken one?
I usually say it's an uphill fight. Probably every year I've said that, but it's a real challenge for sure. And I'm looking forward to continue this journey. It's been a high mountain that's in front of me, but at the end of the day, I will climb it. I will get better, and I will be to the standard that I expect myself and the one that everybody has for me as well.
How difficult was it physically pitching out there today?
Yeah, I mean, it was hot, it was muggy, it was all those things. And, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, just got to go out there and perform, and, we're all performing the same thing. So, yeah, it was hot, but it was just like any other game.
How did you feel overall about what you did?
I felt pretty good. I felt like my sweeper was really good. Threw a couple good changeups. The cutter to Schwarber felt like it was the right pitch, just kind of down the middle. And then the sinker to Trey. Thought it was a good pitch. He just put a really good swing on it. Other than that, I was decently happy with how things went today.